This is the Fox 25 News at 9.
The world's biggest game kicking off for the 2026 World Cup. 48 teams across the globe, 104 matches tonight. The U.S. facing Paraguay at LA Stadium, currently up 3-0. Fox 25's Rob Hagan live right now with more on the crowds. Rob, where are you and what's the atmosphere like out there?
We're at Skinny Slims, and it is packed, as you can see. Look at this huge crowd out here, Adam. And I just heard 3-0. Wow, USA's ahead. FIFA fever is catching on here, and the world's biggest game. And as a matter of fact, the USA is hosting the bulk, 78 games in 11 cities. Here's more on the game that continues to grow.
The world's biggest game is kicked off. 104 matches, 48 teams, one World Cup.
Crossing, and there's the goal he was looking for. It's Raul Jimenez.
USA!
James Livingston became a USA fan in 2023, but he's been a World Cup fan much longer than that.
I think we've done a lot of aggressive preparation, becoming a better team, more synchronized play, a lot of chemistry. I think we can pull it off. I think we can do a lot better in this World Cup than we've done since 1994.
This year, the U.S. is hosting 78 matches in 11 cities. The first day, it was Mexico and South Africa and Korea versus Czechia. Now on the second day, it's the U.S. facing Paraguay at LA Stadium. Fans have their favorites and their predictions.
Pulisic have 4 goals and Paraguay have 0.
4 goals.
Yes, you heard it here first.
But even fans rooting for their favorite team from the 48-team format can agree to disagree on what to call the sport that draws millions around the globe.
Would you rather have it called soccer or football?
Football.
Tell me about the shirt. A lot of people are calling it football since it's the world sport, but you say different?
Yeah, over here we like to call it soccer. I got the idea from Pulisic on the last World Cup. He scored a goal, lift up, and said it's called soccer. So I'm stealing a little bit of his idea.
Whether you call it football or soccer, the fans are ready in Oklahoma City at a pub near you from the first whistle to the last kick in more than a month of FIFA fever. But no matter what, Hayden calls it soccer.
What do you think people should know that are just now catching up with the World Cup and watching soccer?
That we call it soccer. You said it yourself.
Whether you're a diehard fan or just getting into the game, the World Cup's here and it's catching on.
And you can see it's hosted in the United States, it's hosted in Mexico, it's hosted in Canada. Get out there, have some fun, come out to the bars, cheer your team on, and just get into the spirit. It's a wonderful game. It's the world's game.
And apparently a lot of people have come out and they're having some fun. And it doesn't matter what you call it, it continues tomorrow in 3 U.S. cities, 1 World Cup. And just to commemorate it, I'm wearing the wrong shoes, of course, but I'm going to try to do a little trick here. Ready? Here we go, Adam. Oh, everybody's going. All right, let's see if I can get this crowd hyped up. USA! 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 Live at Skinny Slims, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News. Back to you.
Yeah, as far as we're concerned, history started in 1776. Thanks, Rob. Now, tonight, Team Mexico fans are ecstatic after they opened the World Cup with a 2-0 win over South Africa Thursday at Azteca Stadium. Julian Quinones scored the tournament's first goal. Raul Jimenez added a second, an emotional return. The Czech Republic and Guadalajara today. Both North American teams will look for fast starts as group stage play continues. England's national soccer team hasn't arrived in Kansas City yet, but fans in one suburb already preparing a warm welcome. People in Prairie Village buying special yard signs. They feature England's 3 Lions crest and a Kansas City greeting ahead of the team's arrival tomorrow. First batch of 200 signs sold out quickly. Another run is expected just before the team gets to town. The idea came from a local who wanted players to see community support as they travel to their hotel.
They've traveled across the ocean to come here. They're on a bus, they're exhausted. They look out their window and they see this sign and it melts their heart. And they realize that they are in a really special place. And that's what I hope. And that's what I think my neighbors hope too.
Supporters say it's a chance to show off Midwest hospitality before England begins training for the World Cup at Swope Soccer Village. World Blood Donor Day getting a soccer-themed celebration this year. Our Blood Institute says anyone who successfully donates blood between June 13th and June 18th be entered to win 2 tickets to the Austria-Argentina soccer match in Arlington, Texas. Donors will also receive a free theme park ticket and a limited edition T-shirt while supplies last.
And the forecast so far has been very good in LA for the game. Obviously, the game itself is great with us up now 3-0. But as you can see, a nice evening out in Inglewood this evening. And temperatures right now currently sitting in the upper 60s to middle 60s across a lot of the LA area right now, with some clouds kind of building on in. As typically the case at this time of the year, you could get that kind of California fog overnight tonight, but very pleasant conditions there. For us, we're waiting until late tonight for our chance for storms to come on into the area. So we've been very warm and dry all day today, although we did have those rain showers kind of earlier on this morning, but none of that activity is going on just yet. In fact, we have to wait really quite a while still for those storms to get there. You can already see in the Panhandle cooling down because of those storms. Everywhere else, though, has been in the middle to upper 80s now for the past couple hours, and we are down at least a little bit on the eastern side of the state compared to yesterday. For our area now, we're actually a little bit warmer by a few degrees compared to earlier on today, where it's actually flip-flopped. But as you can see for tonight, really after midnight for the most part, we're dealing with these storms that'll be coming on in from the Panhandle, and there could be the chance for up to 70-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail, very low tornado risk with these storms. Basically, it's a wind threat that we're going to be talking about with these storms. Now, across our area, we are quiet now for a while, but you can definitely tell, though, that we are watching these storms coming on in from Colorado and New Mexico. We have a number of severe thunderstorm warnings on those right now from southwest Kansas into our Panhandle and then also into the Texas Panhandle as well. This polygon, which is the bigger one, goes until 9:30 for mostly that wind threat. So as you can see, with our next pause point stopping at around 12:15 or so in the morning, you'll notice that a lot of those storms are now making their way into northwest Oklahoma. So we'll be watching that really closely. And now I think we've got a pretty good handle on the fact that I think these storms are going to make it into the metro late tonight. We're talking probably after 3-4 o'clock in the morning. They would have definitely lost a lot of their strength, but we could be talking about those storms now coming out into the metro area for tonight, whereas otherwise we kind of thought they're going to fade away. We've got more chance for severe storms for tomorrow. We'll talk about that, as well as a drier forecast for next week. Adam, back to you.
Thank you, Jack. 6 horses caught up in a nearly $9 million cocaine bust, now recovering in Harrah. OBN didn't offer information about the people involved in the bust because the investigation is still underway. However, we're told they are tied to powerful drug cartels, saying they're dangerous people, and they will be charged in connection with the drug trafficking. Mark Woodward with OBN says although the method of using a horse trailer isn't common, he says drugs can be hidden in nearly anything.
There were a number of different indicators about it that led to a search of the trailer, and sure enough, we found totes in there that contained 160 kilos of cocaine that was being transported through Oklahoma. That's a concern because we have to find a place for them, and we were very grateful that we were able to make a phone call, and the Blaze Equine Rescue said absolutely, we will step up.
Officials say the next step for these horses is to go out to pasture and just be horses, and eventually find them their forever home through adoption. Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond asking the Big 12 Conference to take action against Texas Tech following gambling violations for one of their players. Drummond noted one of the Texas Tech quarterbacks broke NCAA rules by betting roughly $90,000 on sports across 4 years. Texas Attorney General claims sanctions against the university would violate antitrust laws. In a statement, Drummond says the conference enforcing its bylaws is simply upholding integrity and fair play among members. Oklahoma County deputies say they encountered a very unusual suspect outside the county jail. Investigators say a deputy found 32-year-old Jake Minervini Blue digging near the south wall of the Oklahoma County Detention Center with a shovel. According to authorities, he claimed his girlfriend was inside the jail, said he was trying to plant a flower. Deputies later discovered he had an out-of-state warrant, took him into custody. A judge sentenced an Oklahoma man to 6 years in federal prison for having child abuse material. The investigation began last August when agents became informed of Jose Naranjo Cruz having a relationship with a minor. After a search warrant, investigators later discovered more than 100 images and videos in his home. Records show once Cruz is released, he'll be taken back to Mexico. He'll be required to register as a sex offender if he comes back to the U.S. 7 people are in custody tonight after a drug bust in Nowata County. According to OBN, the seizure part of an ongoing investigation into illegal marijuana cultivation. They claim the facility falsely obtained an OBN registration using a straw ownership scheme so they could distribute marijuana on the black market. Agents seized more than 45,000 marijuana plants at the illegal grow, and additional arrests are pending. Candidate for Oklahoma Governor Mike Mazzei voted early in the primary election today. President Donald Trump endorsed Mazzei a few weeks ago. During his campaign run, Mazzei says some of his goals, if elected, include eliminating income tax, abolishing property taxes for seniors and veterans, and creating a statewide literacy program. Mazzei says he's hoping to bring big changes to the state.
My plan, when we get to work on the tax changes and a statewide reading plan, we can launch a wave of growth and opportunity for our kids and our grandkids.
Early voting will be available tomorrow from 8 to 2. Make sure you bring your voter ID card or a state, federal, or tribe issued ID card that has a picture of you on it. Election Day Tuesday from 7 to 7. A new piece of technology now sits inside of the OU Health Stevenson Cancer Treatment Center and soon will be used to help treat cancer patients. $3 million machine provides new opportunity when it comes to radiation therapy for cancer patients at the OU Health Stevenson Cancer Center. The therapy technology utilizes artificial intelligence. Dr. Tyler Gunter and his team gave us a look at how the technology works in real time.
Allowing us to identify these changes that we're talking about in anatomy and tumor configuration and account for them. While it's not making any clinical decisions in treatment management, it is assisting us in making those decisions more efficiently and carrying those forward and allowing us to make these big changes in treatment plans much more rapidly than we were previously able to.
The new technology could potentially increase how many patients they are able to serve, according to the doctor, and they plan to start using this technology next week. Edmond officials reminding folks fireworks remaining illegal within city limits despite a new state law. City says its municipal code continues to prohibit sparklers, bottle rockets, snakes, and all consumer-grade fireworks. That includes your whiz-bangs. The ban applies to both private and public property, including city parks and Arcadia Lake. While Oklahoma's new law expands when fireworks can be sold and used on private property, Edmond officials say local restrictions still in effect. A tour commemorating the September 11th attack on the World Trade Center makes a stop at the Oklahoma City Police Headquarters. The Tunnel to Tower Foundation's Steel Across America tour spans coast to coast, featuring a 12,000-pound steel beam recovered from one of the original buildings. Organizers also paid respect to those lost during the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing.
All of this is, you can't let an evil act define your future, however that happens to anyone in this world. Unfortunately, bad things happen, and it's what you do afterwards that would mark the life you're going to lead. So I think both cities had no choice but to pick yourselves up, dust yourself off, said, yes, this happened, acknowledge, we mourn the people we lost, but come back stronger.
The tour will make a final stop at Ground Zero in New York on the 25th anniversary of 9/11.
Our storms are making their way into the Panhandle right now, where there are a few severe thunderstorm warnings. Coming up, we'll be talking about these storms moving into our area overnight tonight, as well as a chance for more storms in the forecast for tomorrow.
Today kicked off the start of Brahms Affair of the Heart in Oklahoma City. Today's show is already done, but that's all right. You got Saturday and Sunday. Let's check in with Fox 25's Alexis Young with more on the event and what you can expect.
Hey everybody, it's Alexis Young, and we're here at Brahms, an Affair of the Heart. Now, everyone knows and loves Crocstar. You've seen them on our channel a lot of times. But today we're here with April to talk all about it because we got a whole line. Check this out. They are already tasting and trying it. Ladies, make some noise if you're enjoying it. Yeah. Now, April, what are we seeing here? What can people do here when they come to your booth?
Yeah, so we have 14 different samples of some of our top-selling meals in store. We also have 9 additional meals that we're selling that are some top sellers. And then we're also sampling our dips. So these are great for the summertime.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Easy for a cookout, something to take for an appetizer, just some easy stuff to make.
I see an egg roll in a bowl.
Yes, that's actually one of my favorites.
I mean, nobody else has something like this. This is amazing. So you said egg roll in a bowl is one of your faves. What else is a fave?
So we brought a lot of my favorites, and I think that they're my favorites probably because I eat them the most at these shows. But what I love about the product is they're all super simple. So to this, for garlic mozzarella chicken, you just add 2 pounds of chicken, some water, a stick of butter, and then we serve this over like rice or pasta.
Oh my goodness.
So they're all just super simple. I love garlic mozzarella. We've got our creamy peppercini chicken, our famous dill pickle pot roast, our #1 seller baked potato soup and thunder chicken. So we've just got lots of options, lots to sample, and it looks like everybody's enjoying it.
Everybody is enjoying it. These ladies are getting some samples. Now you can get a sample. Like someone's giving us a thumb up right there. Go ahead and give our camera another thumbs up. She's nervous. But look, guys, you can also get a thumbs up when you come up to Crocstar, when you come on up to Brahms, an Affair of the Heart. Now, we're in the Bennett Event Center. 275 vendors. You're one of them. And there's so many different types. We got food vendors, toe rings. I even bought myself some permanent jewelry as well. So come on up here. It's Friday and Saturday. It's from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Sunday, teacher's discount from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right, guys, we'll see you on up here at the Bennett Event Center, and I think we're going to go try some more stuff just like these ladies here.
If you missed today's event, don't worry. There's still a few more days. You got Saturday from 9 to 6, Sunday 11 to 5. Tickets are $11. Kids under 12 are free. It's all at the Bennett Center in the fairgrounds.
And both weekend days will be good to go to that. Tomorrow is going to be the drier of the 2 days, so you won't get rained down when you go in and out from your car. And then there are more opportunities for some rain on Sunday, and it'll be a little bit cooler, so it also might be just one of the good times to go there and then just be inside out of the rain. But we do have the chance for storms overnight tonight. We have a severe thunderstorm watch for the northwest part of the state that does go until 1 o'clock in the morning. So not exactly a whole lot of our viewing area is underneath this watch currently, but where the storms are currently at in the Panhandle, there might be either some sort of extension or possibly even maybe getting another severe thunderstorm watch that might get expanded farther out from there if needed. So we'll definitely be keeping our eye on things because these storms are coming on in a little bit quicker than expected, which is kind of good for us. It's not going to be then so late at night. But clearly, though, you've got this big line of storms now heading through Guymon and Stratford in the Texas Panhandle, and it also goes into the southwest corner there of Kansas. So this larger severe thunderstorm warning that does include a lot of Texas County in the Oklahoma Panhandle does go until 9:30 for that wind threat. And that's the reason why we do have that slight risk out there, and then even the marginal risk, which, as you can see with the latest update, did bring it basically to the metro area because of primarily that 70-mile-per-hour wind threat. Now, these storms should overall be on a slow weakening trend, but it just might take them a while to actually weaken and die out. So these storms will be moving on in, as you can see, in the northwest corner of the state. Coming in here, this pause point is at 12:30 or so. So giving you an idea of generally where things will be standing. And then as we go into the early morning hours of our Saturday, there you can see that our storms have weakened, but you can see there's probably like a big just leftover Boeing segment of rain showers and storms heading on into the metro area by the early morning hours of our Saturday. So that's what's coming on into the area overnight tonight. Storms will be stronger off more to the northwest. They'll weaken as they get into the central part of the state. And then we're looking at still a very hot day for tomorrow. So our next weather maker will be this next cold front coming on through for tomorrow night. That'll give us more chance for showers and storms, and that will then make for the rain rainy forecast that we've been calling for, especially for our Sunday, for the past couple of days now. That's really, the forecast has not really changed a whole lot. Tomorrow's still really warm and humid, high around 94 with heat index values into the 100s. Tomorrow would be the good lake or pool day. GRDA lake level graphic shows most area lakes are within a few feet of normal. And you can see that we've got tomorrow in San Francisco, we've got a FIFA game that will be played in the Bay Area. For us here tomorrow, though, we've got that slight risk and actually an enhanced risk across portions of green country. So this is tonight. Storms coming on through. We'll show this once again, showing how they're weakening as they pass on through the area. Then we are hot and dry, and here comes the cold front then by the afternoon and evening. And there, those storms come on in there, and some of those could also pack that chance for golf ball sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Again, might be kind of a little bit later on in the day. So if you have outdoor plans, tomorrow would be a good day to be outside. Obviously, it's hot and humid, but it should be dry until later on in the evening when those storms arrive.
Ten Oklahoma drivers soon be getting a major break at the gas pump. Tinker Federal Credit Union began their 2026 Win Gas for a Year sweepstakes, open until July 31st. Current members in good standing automatically entered. Non-members and prospective members can also enter, and anyone who becomes a member during the sweepstakes period will be entered automatically to win. TCFU says 10 winners will be randomly selected from all eligible entries and notified by phone on or after August 10th.
Free gas would be great. We've got the chance for storms late tonight, so we're going to be tracking that opportunity for storms, and so we'll provide you much more updates throughout the evening hours with that. Also looking at a cold front coming through tomorrow night as well, which will give us another chance for strong to severe storms.